Number 10.
What's the one item you always travel with?
The one item I always travel with, I guess it would be my phone. That's the one that I can think of. Never go without my phone, but
I have the 5 essentials of life. Phone, water, wallet, keys, passport.
yeah, there you go.
Every time I walk out the door for a trip, it's the 5 essentials of life. If you got 5 of those, you can survive.
No, I'd agree with that.
If you don't, then you're kind of in trouble. 46.
Are you good at cards?
No. Well, rummy. I'm pretty good at rummy. And we play lots of random games in India.
What's the game called?
Rummy. Gin. Rummy.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't do poker and all of that stuff. No.
Yeah, I fancy myself a bit of a poker player. I've played a bit before, won a few games. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a pro, but I'd love to enter a few tournaments or something. And
you'd make more money doing that than big racing driving.
I would make more money. I could lose more money too as well.
You could lose more money, yeah. Well, I don't know. Have you seen a budget these days?
Yeah, that's true. And actually, fun fact is, when I was young, I used to do a few card tricks. But
really?
if you're really lucky, I might pull one out at some point. Yeah.
Forget a pack of cards.
Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing, but.
Brendon, would you like to choose number?
Number 82.
Who designed your helmet?
Who designed my helmet? So, my original helmet was designed by a friend in NZ, and it's kind of developed over the years. You know, colours have changed. There's always been little details. So, as an overall design, it's very hard to say exactly who designed it, and I always have a few ideas. And my helmet painter at the moment is a guy in New Zealand, Tyler Richardson, helmet, which does an awesome job. And so he always kind of comes up with something different every time. But I'm not like Sebastian Vettel, and the fact that I change it every year. I like to keep it fairly similar.
My Karun design kind of came from when I went to Red Bull on the program, and I guess Bunchel did yours as well.
Similar to me.
Yeah,
it was
I had it designed earlier, but I went there and they came up with this, and I thought, oh, that's really cool. And then my guys at JLF Designs now do my helmets, and they've tweaked it in the post Red Bull days. Yeah, they do a really good job. So, what's number 99? Let's see what the last one is. Yeah.
What makes Le Mans so special?
Well, for me, I think driving at night, the night stints are pretty amazing. I remember one moment I was coming down the straight towards Indianapolis last year. I was in the middle of my midnight stints, so it was probably about 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I was coming up, and there's a massive smoke screen in front, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll back off here. Somebody's blown an engine or spun or gone off. But there were no yellow flags, and I was like, what's going on? And as I came through, you could just get the smell of burgers from a campsite, obviously, I was there. And I kind of thought, okay, that just kind of sums up Le Mans. You know, there's still the fans out there, and there's still, you know, they're there till whatever time in the morning. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, for me, the most special part is it's hard to give an exact one, but like you said, driving at night. For me, it was the first time I'd driven at night was Le Mans last year, which I loved every minute of it. So that was a really special part. But yeah, there's plenty of races in there.
It's really hard to get your references to start with, isn't it? It's really
when you're you don't realise you use so many references until they're taken away, and then you're desperate to get them back. But then I guess for me last year, what was really evident was kind of the roller coaster of emotions. You know, you start at the week, there's parades, there's scrutineerings with thousands of fans, and then you have some quite dull moments, and there's kind of a lot of ups and downs, and especially with the way our race went last year, after kind of leading and then having a puncture and then kind of getting back up, and there seems to be, and like it's from what I've heard, and even from last year, it's time and time again, it makes grown men cry. That's the kind of emotion that it brings out in people for whatever reason. So yeah, I think that's what makes it quite special.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a hard race, isn't it? You hear the stories. Like, I remember my teammate last year, David Brabham, it was his 18th Le Mans, and the stories that he came up with is one of those big races, I think.
Yeah, hopefully one day we'll have those same stories, but at the moment
But I like the trophy that he's got as well.
That would be good.
That would be quite good one.